everyone. I just found out something yesterday. My neighbor found out from the previous owner. This is not Diamond's first litter. I said, my gosh, what else do I need to know? I need to know stuff. Find out if there's anything else. Tell me now. Even the vet thought she was 13 months old. She's a year and a half. 18 months old. This is perhaps her third litter. Now, she told me that the cats in that household had been used for breeding, and the guy was selling. The girlfriend didn't have much control over it, and she is now with child and has left him, about 4 weeks ago and gone to live with her mother. So, the man had been in serious legal trouble, and there were some issues with, I don't remember what happened, but apparently he had to register as a sex offender. And so, people that have trouble getting jobs, I guess, when then they get out of prison, they resort to these types of things. I don't know if there's some type of job rehabilitation going on, for corporations that need to know that, criminal activity won't stop if they don't train these people to be responsible and get a job, and then go and abuse animals. Apparently, one of the parents was a Bengal. I don't know if he had a certificate. Someone had a certificate. I don't care about that. And he was selling them based on that, but, nobody was getting papers. It's all very strange to me, because if he was hanging out with people that were abusing substances, why would they give him any money whatsoever to purchase an animal without papers? I don't know the whole story, but nobody knows that I have her. They don't know who I am. They don't know where I am. Apparently, he's violated his probation, and he is back in jail. This just doesn't stop people from abusing for whatever reason. I've heard other stories. My neighbor told me someone behind her, a guy did not like the fact that the female, who I think was the primary owner, or she was the primary leaseholder of the mobile home, had gotten 2 dogs, and one day he threw one against a tree and killed it. There are states I know that make it a crime and you do get arrested. Now, my friend has actually arrested someone for animal abuse. She's a huge animal advocate. She was in law enforcement and is certified in some aspect. But, finding out that Diamond was forcibly impregnated, probably at the age of 7.5 months. I guess her first litter survived. I don't know. I don't know if this is litter number 2. But I told my friend last night when she came over, this kind of makes sense because she's so chill. After 6 hours, she was walking around, laying on the kitchen floor, far away from the kittens. They were sleeping. And when my cat years ago had given birth, she didn't go anywhere for, I'd say, at least 12 hours. I brought her a bowl of water. She could barely move. She could barely walk until the following morning, late morning, when she got up, I guess, to try to eat or walk around or go to the bathroom. So, and, like when I had my second child, I was much more able to get up and walk around, but after my first, I wasn't. So it makes sense to me that this is not her first litter. So she found out from the female yesterday also that one of the kittens she had seen over at another home had belonged to Diamond's previous litter. She had been going over there and helping out with the animals and defleeing them and nursing them, because I said, well, if Diamond's mother died when she was born, how did they nurse? And she said they were basically, hand fed, bottle fed. She was over there a lot. And I did wonder why she allowed them to keep well, I guess there's nothing you can do when they're kittens, right? The Humane Society won't take kittens until they're about 6 weeks old. They need to have a certain type of nutrition. I don't know. I haven't asked them what would you do if the mother died, and the kittens need nourishment and a place to stay, and I'm gone all day working. But she did, she was involved in making sure that the animals were okay as far as their health as much as possible, and then started taking the animals. So when she was informed that this girl was leaving, she had, seen the conditions in the apartment. And in fact, she said one day the guy kicked Diamond in the jaw, and I had asked her, why does Diamond do this thing with her jaw, And she told me, and she said, and then I punched him in the face. She was highway patrol, trained for canine, and she's bigger than me, so she knows how to, put someone down and hold their arm behind their back and stuff. But I mean, I don't know why Diamond wasn't taken out of the place at that time. I don't remember what she said, but she did take the first little kitty cat from that litter that she still has. She has trouble getting rid of a lot of the animals that she rescues. So they're finally finding out where to go to get their nourishment. I tried helping them the first day, and I realized, I'm just got to try to go to sleep. And then around 2 a.m, all 5 of them were in a row. They figured it out. So, that is the latest news that I have. I hope that there's nothing else that I need to find out. She's very resilient. She doesn't seem to like males. When my ex came over and she heard a male voice the other day and seemed bothered and was growling a bit. So, and this happened with my tabby cat that came to me years ago, and I did a summons for a familiar that I didn't realize I had done, but that's what I had done. And he showed up under my tree about a week or so later and just wouldn't leave. And, after a couple, he was hunting. He was a hunter. But one day I gave him some chicken, and he jumped up and broke the skin in my hand. He was so excited, and we gave him water and we gave him milk, and he absolutely hated adults. He literally ran like a deer when they came around. He loved my children, and he didn't mind me at all either. But that's how he was for the 6 years that he was alive. If I was outside with him and the kids and my neighbor came out, he took off like a deer. He did eventually get accustomed to my then husband because he was in the house, and even one day warmed up to him, and laid on his thigh and my ex actually allowed it. That was a nice moment. And there was nothing ever between them, thank goodness. But, so I don't know what the lasting effects are yet. I wanted to talk about my telepathic experience also after about 3 to 4 days, I guess, when she was here. And I had her cat box in the closet, and there's a little rug there. And she did like to go under my bed. And of course, I was just very, very emotionally curious about her. So I went to sleep, and I dreamed that I was in a cat box and felt like I had missed, and some of it went outside the box, and I was cleaning a room for some reason, and I was vacuuming, and I think she had seen me vacuum and was kind of upset about it. But anyway, as I was cleaning around this bedroom on this particular day, I felt I'm not doing as good of a job cleaning as normally, and now the rug is wrinkled under the bed, and the lady of the house is not going to be happy. And plus there's this, waste on the floor because I went to the bathroom in the box and some of it came out. So I woke up and found a little tiny bit of litter with waste on the floor just outside the litter box, and the rug in my closet was wrinkled. Now, in the dream, I had the lady of the house had come into the room and said, "Oh, that's okay. Wrinkled rug, it's okay." And I felt like, no, I don't want to get fired. I don't want to, you know what I mean? I don't want to get fired. And the lady of the house said, "It's okay." And then I kind of sort of calmed down. This is obviously a concern that she has. She's gone from one place to another, going over to my friend's house and then coming over here and probably not knowing what's really going to be next. Being comfortable here, I think that she definitely did want to stay here and didn't want to have to go anywhere else. And I guess she was afraid of making me upset, right? So I picked her up and I looked her in the face and I said, "It's okay." I don't remember if she followed me to the closet to see what I was doing, but I told her, "It's okay." And I said, "You belong to me. You belong here. And you're not going anywhere." And I just saw and felt something in her face like, okay, I'm really reassured now and I'm feeling better. My friend came over to visit. She ran under the bed like, "No, don't take me." And part of that might have been because I felt like, she knew that I felt like, I don't want you to go anywhere. I need you as much as you need me. And you're not going anywhere. You belong here. This is your home. So they are intelligent. They are telepathic. They do have needs, very much like us. And that is my spiel for today. I'll talk to you more about it later. Have a good one.